If you guys are looking for some cheap FIFA 20 coins, head over to u7buy.com. You can buy coins off the website. You can also buy players. So if you wanted Messi, you could buy him off the website. Make sure to use code MUZZ at checkout for 5% off.
Yes lads, and welcome back to a brand new video. So we're doing something a little bit different today. We're going to be doing a day one. None of this starter team stuff, because everyone's putting starter teams out and it's like 100, 200k and it's ridiculous. So I'm going on the dot, day one. You load up the game, you end the day with this team. So I promise you it's going to be cheap. I put a predicted price at the very end, which I feel like I've done it a little bit, not the best. I feel like it could be a little bit cheaper, that's what I'm trying to say. But either way, I've done a cost at the end. I've done it according to FUTBIN graphs and stuff like that, so I've not completely guessed the prices. I've gone on FUTBIN, checked everyone's price, and this is going to be a cheap team. And it's also a team that a lot of people may not have actually thought of, and it's just a good day one team, boys. So if you guys could drop a like as well, I'd appreciate that. 50 likes would be sick. Drop a sub if you're new. Let me know your starter teams as well. Your day one starter teams, not Ben Yedder, I don't want to hear it. Valverde and all play like that. So let me know your day one starter teams. I've got a couple of nice, well, I've got a nice perfect link that I'm quite happy with, that I found yesterday, which is very, very nice. So let's jump into the first triangle. So goalkeeper, 2 centre-backs. Very, very cheap. The Bundesliga is looking very good for defence. Defence especially, some good midfielders and attackers, but defence especially, I think it's going to be really cheap. Very good for starter teams. We've got Pavlenka in goal. You could go with any Bundesliga goalkeeper you want. Personal preference, really. I've always loved Pavlenka. Every time I play against him, he's insane. Maybe because he's 6'5", really good reflexes as well. So I think Pavlenka could be really good. But like I said, you could go with anyone you want. And then 2 centre-backs, we've got Kanate and Upamecano, the perfect link. Doesn't need to be a perfect link, but we've gone with them 2 centre-backs because they're quick, physical, defending, you guys know, for starter players, and they're going to be like 2k. Like Kanate last year was 79 rated, so he's actually gone down a rating, but last year Kanate was like 2k. So it'll be even cheaper, hopefully, like maybe 1k, 2k. So really nice and cheap options, fast. You've got everything for a starter trio there. Very, very nice. So let's move on into the left-hand side. So we've gone left back and left centre mid now. So this is the perfect link I was on about. I found this yesterday when looking through the database. We've got Casco, who's in the Argentinian league. I think they play for River Plate. They've actually got some alright players, River Plate as well. They've got Perez as a centre mid as well, who looks pretty decent. But Casco looks really, really good. Really agile. I know he's got 81 dribbling, but he's got really nice agility. I remember looking, he's got 88 pace as well, so having that good agility with that good pace, okay defending, you'd want to boost his defending, but good physicals as well, so he's going to be a really solid left back, bag of chips as well, because he's Argentinian, very nice. And then we've got Fernandez as well, who has got, we're going to be playing him CDM, that I would change him to CDM in game. Could play him centre mid, you could also play him at cam, to be fair. That's the good thing about Fernandez, you could play him in 3 positions. If you do play him CDM like I'm going to do, he's going to be more of the box-to-box, the attacking CDM, because he has got high medium work rates. That's the only downside, but in terms of his stats, he's got really nice finishing for a day one card. He's got like 78 finishing for a centre mid, which is outrageous. Defending stats are a little bit low, but you'd go with a Sentinel, maybe an anchor on him, and that is an unbelievable card for a couple of K. What a perfect link that is. Anyway, let's jump into the right-hand side now, right back to right centre mid. Could go with many right backs, to be fair, but we've gone with Ruben Pina. Just a solid amount of pace, 82 pace. It just looks a solid card. Defending and physicals are a little bit low, but you can't be too picky for day one, boys. You just got to make do with what you can get. There's a lot of La Liga defenders as well, so because when there's a lot of defenders and stuff like that, a lot of players in their position, usually it pushes players like Pina's price down because there's a lot of options. It's the same with Bundesliga, so he should be quite cheap. And then Coquelin as well, he stayed the same rating as last year. He's actually gone up a bit of pace though, I believe. And he looks like a very nice card. And last year he was only like, was he like 1 or 2k? I looked on FUTBIN. You guys will see at the end what I've put as predicted cost, but it's like a couple of K as well. And he's got medium high work rates as well, so he's going to be the like defensive CDM. He's going to be the guy that sits back and sweeps up. And I would give him some pace. Maybe a shadow would be perfect for him. Might be quite a lot for a day one chemistry style, but you might get it untradeable, you never know. But either way, you want to boost his pace if you can. Catalyst maybe as a cheaper option. So there's your 2 CDMs. I mean, you could switch to whatever you want in game, but I'm personally going with 2 CDMs there. Into the CDM spot, we have got NKUNKU. You'd think he's going to be expensive, but I don't actually think he's going to be that much. Once again, there's a lot of Bundesliga centre mids. You could go with Sabitzer, he's a more expensive route. There's also Lema as well, but there's a lot of hype around Lema, so I think he's going to be expensive. But NKUNKU could play CDM as well. because he has got medium work rate, and he's got okay defending and physical stats for a day 1 card, but he's more of a cam in my opinion. He's got really nice agility and balance, like 86 agility or something, and decent finishing as well. So NKUNKU looks very solid. He's also got 4-star as well, and overall as an attacking mid / centre mid, potentially even a box-to-box DM, you've got a solid midfield there. So, and he's going to cost not much as well. Perfect link to Kanate and Upamecano as well, so you could do some bits with that perfect link. And then jumping into the front 3, we have got the left wing's going to be the worst player in this team, but I'm not going to lie, I spent a while trying to build this team, and it was tricky. I had Talisca in there, I had the Jonathan to link TEIXEIRA in, the striker. But it was tricky to get him in, it really was, because there's not many good Brazilian centre-backs that are cheap. So, yeah, we've had to go with this left mid. He has got pace. He has got decent finishing as well. He's got like 77 finishing or something, which is decent, because I think he'll be like at 1,000 coins. The only downside is he's got good agility as well. Out of nowhere, he's got like maybe like 86 agility or something, and then he's got like 40 balance. So, stinks. It kind of stinks, so it kind of ruins his card a little bit. Good work rates as well, though. And he's got 4-star. So, the balance, I don't know what he's been doing, but 40 balance is not good to see. But either way, that's the only way you could link TEIXEIRA. Otherwise, it'd be off chem. So, TEIXEIRA himself, outrageous card. 4-star. He's going to be a bag of chips as well. 93 pace. I mean, what more can you ask for? Good dribbling, good pace. Finishing's very good. 4-star. It's going to be so cheap as well. High-low work rates. Absolutely love it. And then Rodrigo on the right-hand side as well, who's going to be cheap. Decent pace, decent dribbling. He'll lack in strength, but I think overall, fine. Like, for this, I don't know what you guys think, but this team for a day 1 team is sick, in my opinion. Will take a little bit of grinding, but everything takes a little bit of grinding. But either way, this is the day 1 team, boys. This is going to be the predicted cost. So here we go. So as you can see, I have put all the predicted costs. I've not, like I said, I've not guessed the actual costs. I've not just guessed them. I've gone on Futbin for every single player, and I've roughly estimated what they're going to be. I feel like I've overestimated. Like I said at the start of the video, I feel like this team could quite easily be 25k. If you can snipe and bid as well, 20k. 100%. You could get this team for 20k, I'm confident. So, Pavlenka in goal, 2k. You could get him for a k easily. These two centre-backs, easily get them for less than 2 or 3k, easily. But either way, we've put them max to 3k. Right back, 3k. I think that's about right. Because he's still got decent stats. Casca as well could easily be 1k, but we've put 2k. Like I said, I've just overestimated a little bit. Fernandez 2k, we've got Coquelin 2k as well, and NKUNKU 5k being the most expensive purely because he's French and he's good for links, and there's a lot of hype around Leipzig. So whether or not NKUNKU will be in a lot of teams, I'm not too sure, but I think it'll be max 5k, maybe 6k, but 5k we'll go with. Matthias 1k because of the balance, and he's from the CSL, so maybe a lot of people may not go CSL. And Rodrigo 3k, nice and cheap. And then TEIXEIRA, he was like 2k at the start of last game, so I went with 3k this game. So that is the predicted cost. It will come in around 28k. Like I said, I think you'll get it for maybe a little bit less if you can bid and snipe and stuff like that. So that is going to be the team, and that's it. So that is the team, boys. Let me know what you think. You've got pacey centre backs, you've got a solid goalkeeper, you've got 2 full backs that are quick and solid defensively. You've got a good balance in CDM in midfield, because you've got a medium high and a high medium. Whether or not you want to put Fernandez at cam and NKUNKU DM, you could, but NKUNKU's not as good defensively as Fernandez. That's the only thing. And then, like I said, Matthias the only downside really, but he has got good pace. Rodrigo will be solid, and then TEIXEIRA up top will be very nice. So that is the day 1 starter team, boys. Get grinding at the end of day 1. Enjoy this team, boys. So if you guys could drop a like anyway, I'd appreciate that. Drop some if you're new. Like I said, let me know in the comments all the teams you guys are going to be doing. I don't want to see all these, unless you're going to put FIFA points on, obviously. I'm personally going Road to Glory this year, so for you Road to Glory grinders, there you go, boys. Get playing squad battles, get playing rivals, get playing everything, and you'll get rid of this team within 2 or 3 days, really. Starter teams advance so quickly, it's mad. You'll have 10k players here and there within a couple of days. So anyway, boys, like I said, 50 likes would be sick. Drop a sub if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I need to get this video to 10 minutes, so just give me a second, boys. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Peace.